Hi, I'm Noah, and I roast famous figures. Today I'll be roasting new Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, and man seen here looking like the mayor of a town where city slickers disappear shortly after they arrive in their fancy foreign cars, Markwayne Mullin. When Mullin was in the Senate in 2023, he challenged Teamsters President Sean O'Brien to fight him during a Senate meeting, although they've since made up and are now friends. It doesn't surprise me that Mullin became friends with someone he threatened to fight. I imagine if Mullin could only be friends with people he hasn't threatened to fight, he'd always be going to Dave & Buster's alone. Mullin first ran for Congress in 2012, in large part because he was upset that Obamacare would make him provide health insurance for his employees at his businesses. It takes a very brave person to run on a platform of working for me should suck even more than it already does. Since Mullin became a senator, he's gained at least $20 million in assets, and his stock portfolios outperformed the market by a healthy 8%. It could just be a coincidence that Mullin got a lot richer after he started getting more non-public information that he could use to make stock picks, and it could just be a coincidence that I'm noting that the statute of limitations on insider trading wouldn't run out until 2032. Despite having never actually served in the military, Mullin has said things that seem to suggest that he's been in war zones, like when he said that the smell of war is something that you'll never forget. That makes no sense. You can't smell something from thousands of miles away, although I will admit that if there was something that could smell that strongly, I do think it might be connected to Markwayne Mullin. Former members of Congress say that Mullin alluded to being overseas protecting our country, which they took to mean that he worked for a private security company in the Middle East, despite there being no record of this and Mullin being busy running his family's plumbing company. I just don't buy it because there are no Google reviews of Mullin's company that say 0 stars, plumber was in Afghanistan. Alright, please consider donating to help the family that I sponsor in Gaza. If you'd like to support me or watch bonus videos, please check out my Then let me know who else to roast, and join me next time when I'll be roasting Hindu nationalist activist and a man who looks like a particularly scary dentist, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar.